in your interactions with young business leaders today, companies that you're investing in, do you notice anything different in their approach to building businesses today? Do you see a little bit more of a sort of a sustainability consciousness creeping in, or this idea of the new bottom line as well, which is people, planet, purpose, and of course profits? Are you noticing any change in the current crop?
Yes, I am. I think the next gen is actually a lot more conscious of the need to be sustainable than perhaps my generation. I'm 61 years old, and perhaps the generation before me, right? And I see that in my children. My daughter is, 31, and my son is, 27, and and they and their friends talk a different language on sustainability. So,
Do you understand that language?
well, I do, but you see, they're down to the fact that, hey, I don't really want to own a car. I don't really want to. I'm happy going by an Uber. I'm happy traveling by metro. I don't need to use private transport, and it's okay. Right? That often happens. And I'm saying, listen, there's a car, there's a driver, you can, no. Well, that's down to a simple thing, right? Down to dictating what car we will use and buy at home. Right? Keep it simple, bahut mehenga nahi, not too ostentatious, right? Up to, this is okay for you, daddy. Okay? Okay. And really, the agenda very often at home is driven by the children, right? What is to be consumed, what is not to be consumed. But if I look at the business world, and I take a company like Zomato, where we are the largest shareholders. Now, I'm about 20 years older than Dipinder, who's the founder of Zomato. We didn't have to tell him anything. We didn't think of it, actually. But down to little things like 35-40% of the delivery vehicles are EVs now, and that percentage is going up. Right? You have the option of telling the restaurant when you're ordering, do not send any plastic cutlery. So no cutlery needed, I'll use my own. Right? A lot of people do that. Down to recycling stuff. So Zomato is trying to be as sustainable as possible. And we didn't have to tell them this. And neither did anybody else. They decided on their own because they felt it's the right thing to do. They felt their employees would prefer that. And they felt their customers would prefer that. Right? So I think the next generation actually is pretty much committed to this. And it's not just profit.